morning, everyone. Good morning. We'll just begin. Good morning and welcome, everyone. We'll be taking it as an open house where any queries you have regarding our upcoming international conference and international FDP, we are here to resolve them. Professor Bakshi, sir, have you joined?
Yes, I have joined, Vimal.
Okay. Good morning, sir. Welcome. And Gagan? I think we'll also join in some time. Let me do the screen share. And in between, Shrutika, if Gagan Agarwal joins, do let me know. Okay. Okay, so here we get started once again. Very good morning to all of you and namaste, sabhi ko. So this session is going to be an open house where whatever queries you have, we are here to resolve because not everything can be clear from the posters. And this is a new type of initiative, I will say, an event where we have joined the FDP along with the conference. So there will be so many details. And first, what I will like to do is, I'll tell you the details and then we will have the question answer. So here we go. I welcome Professor A.K. Bakshi, sir. And I welcome Gagan Agarwal, who will be joining shortly, who is representing NPTC. So this open house is regarding the queries on international conference and international FDP jointly organized by GAD-TLC, that is Guru Angad Dev Teaching Learning Center, a center of Ministry of Education, Government of India, under the Pandit Madan Mohan Malviya Nation Mission on Teachers and Teaching Scheme, in collaboration with NPTC Group of Colleges, United Kingdom, and another body, which is the Credit and Accreditation Awarding Body, which is the UK Awards. So I welcome you on behalf of all these institutions and especially from SGTB Khalsa College and University of Delhi, and I convey my greetings to you on behalf of Professor Jaswinder Singh as well, who is Director GAD-CLC and Principal SGTB Khalsa College. So what are these two events? One is the International Conference on Emerging Trends in Higher Education, and here the plenary sessions will be held on 28th and 29th March 2023 from 4:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. I repeat, the plenary sessions from UK team and India team will be delivered 4:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. 28th to 29th March 2023. And the oral online paper presentations, those which will be accepted, will be held in morning or afternoon slots on 1st and 2nd April 2023. That is the, after attending this, then 1st and 2nd April, as per your slot, you have to be giving the presentations if your abstract has been accepted. The other event is a bigger subset, I will say, where International Faculty Development Program or Teachers Training Program on blended and online teaching learning will be there. So the first 2 days, 28th, 29th March will be the common, and this will be continued till 3rd April, where there will be deliberations on the different themes. And here also, there will be both the international conference and this embedded. But the oral presentation for the FDP will be held 7th, 8th April. So I'll be telling you more details. Let me first take you to the bigger program which covers both. So in the International Faculty Development Program, if you register, which is themed on blended and online teaching learning, starting from 28th March till 3rd April, there will be 2 e-certificates which will be given on successful completion. International FDP certificate, which will be given by UK award, which is recognized internationally, and it will be also useful for CAS in India. Another certificate which will be there will be International Conference Certificate by GAD-TLC, recognized for CAS API. And here, definitely, the participation certificate will be given, but the presenter certificate for the oral presentation will be given only after one gives the oral paper presentation. And here, one thing which goes with our expert team from UK and India is that assured and guided oral paper presentation will be there. So not for the others, but for this FDP program, those who will be registering, they will be shared how the draft will be asked from them, and our team will be mentoring them that how it can be improved upon, taking it towards the successful presenting mode. In the blended and online teaching learning FDP, there are 4 broad modules, and what all will be covered, let me tell you briefly. The module 1 will be talking about technology in teaching learning, where technology in education policy in India and UK, MOOCs and online courses in India and UK, teaching online, the technology skill challenges and opportunities, teaching with technology in 21st century. So entire need for 21st century teaching and assessment will be covered. The module 2 talks about technology empowered teaching learning, where the learner-centric pedagogies, how to keep them active in online as well as hybrid course, effective interactions between teachers and students, communication strategies in online environment, managing different size classes and online groups. Module 3 will be talking about especially on assessment pedagogy and LMS, formative and summative assessments, competency-based questions for higher order thinking skills, creating effective assessments rubrics, technology in assessments and adaptive assessments. Module 4 will be dealing on instructional designing for online courses and open educational resources, where OERs at the global level, especially with the focus on UK and India, online course development, design, preparation and delivery, models for instruction designing and designing an online course and designing learning outcomes will be emphasized on. The international FDP can be completed in flexible mode, and there will be extension till 30th April 2023. So it doesn't matter whether you are having your other commitments, all these recorded sessions will be available, self-study videos will be there, and reading material will be there. And based on the various assignment and projects, this will be completed. And in between, on 7th, 8th April, the abstract and paper presentation will also be happening, which will be fully guided and hand-holded by the UK and India team. So the registration amount for this is 65 sterlings, which has to be directly paid to the NPTC. And these are the steps. All of those who are joined, I think you already have the detailed poster. And if not, you can take a screenshot of this, the payment link and the registration link. The moment you go into the registration link, all these details are written there and the steps. So you can access that and come back and again go. Once you have done the payment, you can register. So this is how the registration steps. You have to go to this link and submit the payment, keep the screenshot, and then you have to fill the registration form, which is managed by GAD-TLC. These are the contact details in case of international FDP. If you have any query from our NPTC group of colleges team, then also the mail is given. And for our team also, the mail ID and the office number as well as my number is written. Please write the message. We will be responding immediately. Coming to the international conference. International conference will be, as I told you, the plenary sessions will be held on 28th and 29th March, where you will be participating and listening to the experts in this area. This will be from 4:30 to 7:30 p.m. on these 2 dates. But then your presentation dates will be 1st and 2nd April. And once your abstract is accepted, we will ask you which is the preferred slot in a Google form. And then accordingly, we'll try to adjust best according to your availability on either 1st or 2nd April. In this international conference on emerging trends in higher education, the oral online paper presentation, as I told, will be having awards as 3 best oral paper presentation. So those certificates will be provided. And this evaluation will be done 2 level, one by the India team, and next level, the recordings will be sent to the UK team, and accordingly, the 3 best oral awards, oral paper presentation awards will be announced. So that will not be immediate. It will be taking time, and then accordingly, we will be informing you. What are the sub-themes on which this international conference on emerging trends in higher education, that is where you can write your abstract and the paper presentation? The sub-themes are online learning, blended learning, technology in teaching learning, technology in assessment, massive open online courses, artificial intelligence, augmented reality and virtual reality, skill development, values and ethics, mental health of learners, diversity of learners, internationalization and world-class universities, academic leadership, ranking and accreditation, and any other topic appropriate to the main theme of the conference. So when I say main theme, you should not be talking about your subject-specific research, but then how mostly in the teaching learning environment or otherwise, which is emerging trends in higher education, how you can put that idea forth, or if you have put up in implementation, you can showcase that case study. So the abstract will be around 250 words, and that will be checked with Plagium tools for the uniqueness of the title and the concept. And once accepted, we will intimate you. And further after that, you have to prepare a 10-minute presentation. We are not looking for the full written papers. So this is an oral paper presentation. Let me make it clear. So you have to present just a minute. So you have to present your abstract in a detailed manner using the PowerPoint slides. So these are the sub-themes. Fine, let us go ahead. Who all are eligible? Eligibility is for all subject teachers and researchers, because this is a theme which will be touching all. So you can even talk about how in your different subjects, these themes or sub-themes have been introduce and how you foresee the higher education molding around in your subject, but around these sub-themes. So the abstract should be novel and covering any one of the sub-themes that you has to be mentioned. I will show you the template also. The abstract should expressly include the novelty of the idea that the author or authors wishes to put forth. And as I told you, it will be checked by Plagium tools. The abstract should not exceed 250 words and must be in the template. Co-authorship is allowed only up to a maximum, that is total of 3 authors will be allowed, not beyond that. And one of the authors must submit registration fees for oral paper presentation, and the rest can submit the participation fees. There is a differential. The presentation fees is 1,500 and the participation fees is 800 rupees. All will be provided individual e-certificates. If there is a paper presentation, all will be given certificate of paper presentation, and the unique code will be there for oral paper presentation, and this abstract will be compiled in the report, which will be then uploaded on the NMTT portal. You can download the template of the abstract from this link, which is bit.ly IC GAD UK. IC is the international conference. All the abstract submissions are to be made in Microsoft Word doc 2007 or higher version using the template. The presenting author can mail the abstract in the template with subject as in your mail, you have to write that is abstract followed by the sub-theme. I have given you 15 sub-themes, so use that number and accordingly put it. And this has to be mailed to gadukabstract@gmail.com along with the payment receipt of 1,500, its screenshot and transaction ID. The acceptance is not guaranteed. There will be 1 level improvement given back to you by the team based on the plagiarism report. So you can do submission once more. And if you fail, then participation will be taken it. And that's how we will be taking it further. So the important dates of the submission of abstract and registration is 11 AM IST, 28th March. Being international event, please try to do it before time. And there is an abstract process also. We will not be entertain the last minute entries. So please, I am requesting you, do it before 11 AM Indian Standard Time, 28th March 2023. The conference dates, immediately your team will be added, whether the abstract process will be taking time. The moment you register, you will be added in a WhatsApp group, and you will be attending the 28th and 29th March event. The confirmation of acceptance of abstract will be sent by mail, fulfilling the quality requirements, else it will be considered for participation only without any refund. Oral paper presentation has to be done with presentation slides. I repeat, with presentation slides, and the PPT we will be asking you to submit later on. The slot will be provided either on 1st or 2nd April 2023. So what are the main steps to register for this international conference? Step 1 is pay the registration charges. For the presenting author, 1,500 fees, as I told you, rupees has to be put up on this link. And for participation, it is 800. So if you are a team of 3, 2 will be paying 800 and 1 will be paying 1,500. If you are a single author, you will be just paying 1,500. So one of the presenting author will be doing, and who is the first author, second author, third author, it has to be mentioned in your abstract accordingly. We will not be changing. It is your decision that you will be taking who will be the first, second, third. And yes, the presentation can be done by any of the authors who are jointly putting, in case if it is more than one author. After you have done this, fill the Google form and each author or co-author has to fill the form separately, where you have to go and give your title, and otherwise if it is only a participation, then accordingly. So how you are taking it further, this form will be accordingly filling your fields in that way. And The oral presentation, as I told you, we have the template, which I'll be showing you shortly. So this is the QR code. Again, you can take a screenshot for those who are not able to get, or those who are watching on YouTube, they have not been able to access the PDF of the poster. Or you can write to my team. We will immediately supply you the link or any other information. For that, the conference, you can immediately WhatsApp to our office number or straight away to my number, which is on the screen here. So please, you can take a screenshot of this, and any query we will be happy to resolve on immediate basis. Let me also show you the template of the abstract. So you don't have to change any of these logos. It will be there, and these dates also. So you'll be putting the bio sketch of presenting author. The presenting author photograph has to be there. The name, designation, institution, email ID. The sub-theme has to be taken from the poster. So you can mention which particular sub-theme you're having. And this is already whatever size, left aligned or not. You simply replace this part and put up. Title of the abstract can be put up here. Again, it has to be black color, Times New Roman, bold text, 12 size, central alignment, 1.5 line spacing. And here you will be mentioning the name of the first author without any Dr., Mr., Mrs. It has to be the name followed by surname. Fine. So this is with a superscript 1, 2, 3. And in the footnotes, you can see the institution name and email ID of the corresponding. So if you're having only one, you can delete the others. If you're having two, you can delete the third one, and accordingly. Or if you're three, then provide the information of all this. And the abstract is to be in maximum 250 words. Again, the text used to be black, Times New Roman 12, justified text. And here there is zero spacing. So you have to continuously just write here. And this abstract has to be then mailed along with your payment receipt of 1,500 by any one of the authors, if you are having more than one authors. So let me just quickly run through again. So International Conference on Emerging Trends in Higher Education, 28-29 will be plenary session, 4:30 to 7:30 p.m. And it will be followed by oral online presentation. All is in the online mode. Let me make it very clear. So oral online presentation will be having morning and afternoon slots on 1st or 2nd April. The International Faculty Development Program is a master program here, which will have both the FDP as well as this conference. So the paper presentation here will be on 7th, 8th April, and it will be guided by the team. But there it is simply exception or rejection. Here, the first draft obtained, our team will have meeting with the participant, and they will be further guided on improvement of that. Both the certificates, whether it is FDP or it is conference, will be counted for CAS in India. And Shilpa, your question is yes. If you want, then for the international FDP, we can provide you 2 certificates, one exclusively coming from UK award and one where GAD-TLC can provide you. So for CAS, it will be definitely recognized coming from Pandit Madan Mohan Malviya National Mission on Teachers and Teaching Scheme. And for that, we will have the grading parameter where you will have to do the submission of assignments and projects. So here it is a master program for the credit requirement at international level, which is accepted in entire Europe. This will be a 40-hour program as per their alignment, and the credit will be assigned by them. And here at GAD-TLC, we will be giving you for the CAS, the grades as required for the UGC CAS or AICTE CAS requirements. And yes, international conference certificate, how it will be for this will be for an international conference paper presentation, and your abstract will be they are compiled in our report and uploaded on the NMTT portal. So with these, I am now available for any query, any questions that you have in mind. You can write or unmute. My team, please make it a provision where all can unmute and ask. And even on YouTube, if there are any queries coming, please keep on telling me. We'll take each and every question. Yes, Dr. Anita, start your question, please.
Good morning, ma'am.
Yeah, please.
Thank you for well information we've been given. Ma'am, I have a couple of questions if you can spare some time. My first question is that my team is working on this oral presentation, 3 of us.
Okay.
And since it is not subject specific, so we are taking up like academic leadership skill and all.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
if
fine.
I'm an oral presenter and my another colleague is also an oral presenter, can we be co-author in each other's presentation?
Yeah, you can be co-authors in others. Why not? There is
Another
no limit.
thing,
You can even have 2 or 3 as single author. So as
Alright.
many abstracts you want to present, different ideas can be there. That is welcome. But for each,
Alright.
the process has to be then repeated.
Right. That I understood.
Yeah.
Ma'am, my next question is that I and another my colleague, we had registered for your FDP plagiarism on flexible mode in February. And it had the time till 9th March on flexible mode. We had practical and all.
Dr.
And
Anita,
then
can we take the other issues later? You have my
ma'am,
direct
no,
WhatsApp number.
ma'am, it is linked to this only, ma'am. It is linked to this only. Just give me 30 seconds.
Okay.
And ma'am, then DRC did collaboration and we came up with FIP. And now we have come up with international FDP. I'm doing all on flexible board, but ma'am, for both you have now put 30th April for this FDP also and ongoing FIP also. Ma'am, you need to give us little extra time if we want to attend your programs, ma'am. It's a humble request.
Well, maybe Dr. Anita, I will talk to UK team, and yes, for some those who have attended our FIP, we can give them maybe 10-15 days extra. For
Please,
this
ma'am, because it's impossible, ma'am, with 18
yeah,
hours
definitely.
teaching.
I really do appreciate your question, because FIP is our very extensive program. And so here we will give you another 15 days. I'll put it as a request to the UK team. Fine.
Thank you so very much. Thank you so
But then
very
you
much.
will also have to wait for the certificate. Certificates
That's
also
okay,
will
ma'am.
be the same date, but then the processing time, because here being an international event, there will be 2 level evaluation, one happening with GAD-TLC and one at the global level. Fine.
Ma'am, you give certificate at your ease because I already have done FIP. I've already done FDPs. I'm doing it to learn more. That's all.
Yeah, definitely. And this is going to give you international exposure.
Yes,
So
ma'am, you
that's why,
explained
and
yesterday.
even the conference we have themed where the teachers can start improving their teaching, learning, and assessment process, because many colleagues are not into hardcore research. So this is the area where we need to strengthen, and which is also being emphasized in our NEP 2020, and which is also the underlying theme and objective of this mission, which is Pandit Madan Mohan Malviya Nation Mission on Teachers and Teaching Staff. So to take a step ahead, we have now gone into international collaborations. Yes,
thank you
Dr.
so
Arup.
very much, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you, Dr.
Yeah.
Arup, please.
Madam, hello. I'm
This is
Ajay
Dr.
Sharma,
Arup Biswas.
participant from Himachal Pradesh.
Yeah, Dr. Arup, please go ahead.
This is Dr. Arup from West Kolkata. I am the regular FDP person participant of your team, and I did the FDP on the plagiarism and the software that I have got to understand.
Okay.
Hello, is it audible to you, ma'am?
Yeah. Please go ahead.
The question is that can we put a research paper on the FDP of 89 that we have done recently in this international conference?
If you have not published in anywhere, see, we are looking for novelty of the abstract. So we will be running it through the plagiarism check, and if it gets approved through that, yes, why not?
And is it, shall we have the conference proceedings? published in NCBR or Spinjar or something of?
No, we are not putting conference proceeding public on any other forum. Our own report on NMTT portal will have all these proceedings.
So is it having some impact on our journal reviews and all this thing?
No, this will not be any impact type of thing, but it will fit into the CAS API requirement where oral paper presentation in international conference. That's how we will be giving you certificate, which it will fit into.
So we are going to get 2 certificates, one for this international conference, another for the CAS, right, ma'am? As you say so.
No, in the same, it will be mentioned that it is oral paper presentation. For CAS, it is automatically there. If you look in the CAS requirement.
And if it is an award category?
Yeah, if it is an award, then there will be additional certificate of the award.
Okay, I got it.
Fine.
The last question, ma'am, to you. I've been in touch with you for a long time, and I am associated with the Techno India University
Hello.
West Bengal. We are hoping to have some FDP online. Is it possible to have the alliance FDP with the university?
Yes, definitely.
And what is the procedure?
Yes, you drop a mail and my team will get back to you and we will discuss more details after that.
The mail I can get it from, I'll ask them from the WhatsApp chat. So they are going to share me the
It
mail.
is tlcworkshop@tlcculture.in.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. Have a good day.
Yeah, have a good day.
Yeah, ma'am,
Yes,
I'm Ajay Sharma from Himachal Pradesh.
Yeah, please, bole.
Ma'am, I have 2 queries. One for I have paid fees, and for registration, your link is not working. I conveyed through through email or WhatsApp also.
नहीं,
And
आप
second,
हमारे immediately आप मेरी टीम के साथ WhatsApp में आप मैसेज भेजो या मेरे को भेजो and we will give you the link. Okay, we'll
ma'am, I am trying since 3 days. And next query is that whether we get participation certificate if we not present orally or either through other paper.
Let me make it clear. अगर आपके 3 ऑथर्स हैं और एक ने प्रेजेंट किया है तो तीनों को ही प्रेजेंटेशन सर्टिफिकेट मिलेगा. किसी एक को प्रेजेंट करना है. लेकिन अगर आपका एब्स्ट्रैक्ट एक्सेप्ट नहीं होता है so then you will not be given a slot for presentation and then it will be a certificate of participation in the international conference. Okay.
Ma'am, I have got a question to ask. Can I ask, ma'am?
Yeah, Dr. Shobha, please go ahead.
Madam, now all the FDPs and short term and refresher is all online. For associate professor, do we need to do offline also or only online if we do both the FDP or short term? Is it okay, madam?
There is no need of offline. Online FDPs from GAD-TLC are equivalent to of the offline.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you so much.
They will be surely recognized for whatever certification we are issuing. Dr. S. Radha, your hand is
Madam, namaste, madam. I am also a regular participant of your FDPs. I love to attend, really. Very knowledgeable. And madam, I have joined for the FDP, but the timings only little difficult for me. Our is a central government organization. 9:30 to 6 are our timings. So 4:30 to 6, I can continue my session. 6 to 7, I will be traveling in the city. It takes 1 hour to reach my home. So that part is difficult for me. Is there any possibility to reschedule your timings before 6, ma'am? Or otherwise 7 to 10?
See, it is not possible to reschedule because it is the joint availability of the UK team and the India team.
Yes.
But Radha, let me assure you, all these will be recorded session and
Yes.
we will be then giving you a slot where you can access this and
Yes.
watch them until 30th April you can complete.
Fine, ma'am. Madam, and regarding international conference, I wish to present a paper that guidelines.
If you are already registered in our international FDP, we will do all hand holding. Just keep ready what your idea you have for the abstract, make it round, and then one session we will have where you all will be giving us, then we will check the tools, and if it needs some improvement, we'll tell you how it has to be done. Fine? So
Madam,
we'll,
kindly inform us at least 3 hours advance or 1 day advance. Today I missed your first 20-minute session. I was in some other official work. Then I have seen your message. WhatsApp message, joined the link. 20 minutes late I joined. So I missed what you have explained
no,
also.
in this YouTube video will be available.
Oh, fine, ma'am.
Okay,
Fine.
so you can go to the GAD-TLC website. This is
Yes,
getting
ma'am. Yes,
recorded,
ma'am.
so you
Yes.
can watch this again. And
ma'am.
also in the later part also,
Hello.
when we say assured and guided hand holding, we will even take one-to-one
Yes,
session.
ma'am. I am Ajay Sharma from
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am. Namaste.
Yes, please. Who is next?
Ma'am, may I?
Yeah, please, Dr. Prema.
Yeah, namaste, ma'am. Namaste, sir. I don't have any doubt as such, but I just want to acknowledge the efforts that your team is putting in. I don't know any other conference which has discussed like this and has, put in so much of efforts to have an open house organized. So hats off. I just wanted to acknowledge and congratulate your team for doing such a wonderful job even before the conference. And it really feels that we should put in our best efforts because you all are putting in so much of efforts to ensure that all our doubts are solved. So I think the open house was just perfect. The doubts have already got solved. So I wanted to congratulate your team. All the best for the event.
Thank you. And Dr. Pranama and others, our mission is to improve the quality of teachers and teaching. That's what is the PMMT mission about. So we are taking these initiatives in order to take all teachers along. So kahin pe bhi koi problem aati hai, so we should be there to address. And that's why we thought there were so many messages coming, calls coming to my team. मैं कहा एक open house करते हैं. So let's talk to
बिल्कुल.
ताकि कोई confusion नहीं रहना चाहिए.
Absolutely. काफी innovative था, ma'am. And of course, I mean, if like luck or fortune permits, then I would like to be associated with your team in whichever capacity possible. It's really nice, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Yes, anyone else, please? Shilpa Goel, what will be mentioned on the certificate? No, FIP, are you a participant of FIP? FIP is not nothing to do with this event. There will be two types of broader certification. One will be the International FDP, which is Faculty Development Program, or if you want the teachers training name to be there, we'll ask you because for Europe, if you want to go into this teachers training program, then teachers training program is a better terminology used than FDP.
Yeah.
Fine. So that we will ask your thing, and from accordingly we'll have that right. And in the international conference, it will written international conference, and for those who will be registering for international FDP, we will be giving you two certificates. One for international FDP, where the date of your oral paper presentation, 7th 8th April, will be taken so that it is not coinciding with the international FDP, and also international FDP. I hope I am clear in the query. Shilpa and others. Mansa and Purti is asking.
Madam, my query.
Yes, please.
Hello,
Yeah,
one
you
of
go.
my query, ma'am.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, ma'am, Bimal. Ma'am, I am also working on chemistry.
Okay.
Whether we present paper on that topic?
नहीं, केमिस्ट्री का सीधा नहीं, कोई रिसर्च नहीं चाहिए. हमें चाहिए केमिस्ट्री में या किसी भी सब्जेक्ट में आपने कोई इनोवेटिव वे से इन सारे थीम्स पे कुछ काम किया है. जैसे मेंटल हेल्थ पे हुआ, कोई आपने बच्चों को ग्रुप एक्टिविटी दी जिसमें वैल्यूज और एथिक्स का आपने इम्प्रूव किया है कुछ. So if that can be showcased to others, because idea is when all other participants will also be listening to you when you're presenting, they will also be able to improve their teaching learning. जरूरी नहीं है कि केमिस्ट्री में आपने किया तो बाकी सब्जेक्ट्स वालों को भी आइडिया मिलेगा. So we don't want your subject to be intensive, but we want your entire way you have tried to address these sub themes in your teaching learning or assessment or otherwise. So उन themes के around देखो, I'm sure you will be getting many ideas.
मैम, अगर हम लोग अटेंड करते हैं कॉन्फ्रेंस, and we can't represent any paper, then we got certificate of
हाँ
participation.
हाँ, फिर पार्टिसिपेशन सर्टिफिकेट मिलेगा बिल्कुल, और उसका ये फायदा रहेगा आपको और आइडियाज मिलेंगे, फिर आप हमारी नेक्स्ट कॉन्फ्रेंस में प्रेजेंट करना, isn't it? Because
Ma'am, and your link is not working. I have contacted so many times.
आप मेरे
So
को अभी मैसेज
kindly, I
करो,
have to fill my details.
श्रुतिका, either you write your
ma'am.
mobile number here or please.
Ma'am, I have shared the link with sir again, Abhi.
अच्छा,
I'll call him if
हाँ
he
प्लीज
takes information.
कॉल हिम. सर आपका नाम क्या था? My team will get back to
Okay,
you
ma'am.
and it will be in.
Rajesh Sharma from Himachal Pradesh.
ओके ओके, इसीलिए हमने ओपन हाउस किया है कि कोई
Thanks, ma'am.
क्वेरी है, कुछ है, प्रॉब्लम आ रही है, तो वी आर हियर टू हेल्प यू आउट.
Okay,
Yes,
ma'am.
sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, thank you. Let me see some questions in the chat.
Good morning, ma'am.
Sangeeta, before that, let me answer some chat questions. Bhaskar is saying, can we participate and what is the payment for that? Yes, participation in international FDP is 65 sterling, but for conference it is 800 rupees, where research scholars and teachers are eligible. And abstract presentation, it is 1500 just by one of the authors. If you're three, then sabko 1500 nahi dena. It is one of the three for the further processing that we'll be having. And Dr. Ritu Goswami is asking how much time we will get for oral presentation. I told you, but let me make it again very clear. 10 minutes milenge. So in 10 minutes, you have to present along with the PPT. We don't require the full written paper. We require your abstract, and on the day of the presentation, you be ready with a PowerPoint, which you will have to then submit, and that has to be presented by any one of the presenter, of the author out of maximum of 3. Fine. I hope it is clear. After abstract submission, can I later register? No, Mansa, it is a pre-requirement for our processing that you have to pay, and along with the payment receipt, the abstract has to be submitted so that we can do the processing, and we will guide you once with the plagiarism report if it is higher, where you will give you that report, and otherwise if it is accepted, you can go ahead. I hope it is clear. But even if after that you are not able to submit as per our quality parameters, then we will not be able to take. Shilpa Goel, kindly convert sterling 65 into Indian currency. Please do it online. It's around 80-90 multiplier is there. So
no, I'll answer that question.
Yeah, Gagan, please, do that. Gagan from here, welcome, Gagan.
Thanks. So for this question, the easy answer is that our payment portal automatically, based on the latest RBI equivalent rate, it calculates the Indian rupee equivalent, and the money goes out bank account via NEFT. So roughly it is about 1:100. So that's a thumb rule calculation that you can look at. So about 65-6600 is what the system will ask you to transfer.
Thanks, Gagan, for that clarification. So it will be automatically done on the payment link. And I'll request Professor Bakshi sir to also please add if I missed out something, sir.
No, I think, Vimal, you have covered almost everything. So, but one thing which I wanted to be told to all the participants is that if they are making a presentation, after 10-minute presentation, there could be questions for about 5 minutes on the theme which you are speaking on. That is very important, because we have a panel of judges who may ask you, it's not mandatory, but they may ask you a question relating to the topic on which you are speaking. And therefore, you should prepare from all those points of view. You should make a presentation on a topic which you can very well defend and which can really be a value enhancement in the arena of higher education. How it will be done. So all those aspects, because ultimately, as Vimal has said, all these recordings will also be sent to the UK team, and they will also go through these presentations. They may not be able to ask question at that time, but the quality they will judge. So since it is an international conference, an international platform, you have to rise up to that. It should not be just, try to make it as good as you can. But that's the beginning for most of you. As I always say, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with the first step. So let it be a first step for you. But try to present well, try to make good PowerPoint presentations, try to think, a good presenter is also one who can already think of what can be the possible questions relating to that. So that is the amount of thinking you have done on the topic on which you are speaking, and be prepared for that. So that's basically what I really wanted to say. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. And here I will add that the main intention and objective of this conference when you will be presenting paper is that we learn from each other. So it should not be just you give your paper presentation and go. You try to attend all so that you get further ideas in, okay, I can also embed that in my own subject in this way. So I'm sure this is going to be a new way where teachers will be learning from each other, because mostly in FDP, it is like the expert speaker coming and presenting. But then here, all of you are going to be experts who will be sharing your ideas, and others will be also listening. We all are going to be listening to you so that we also try to learn and improve ourselves. So that's how we are going to take this conference, and this international FDP is going to give you very good international exposure, because especially in terms of the blended learning and the technologies, UK has been taking these technologies, and we should also be knowing with the other processes. It should not be just we look at how the Indian experts are doing. So that's why we thought that yes, we will be taking it now with the UK team, and thankful to the NPTC group of colleges and UK award who got associated with us and provided this opportunity to make a very good, meaningful program. In 2017, if I go back 17 or 18, we had taken a group of around 15 teachers in Carleton University. So there also it was a different exposure, but that was like in a physical mode. It was like not many could join because of the expenses, but here no travel expenses, no staying here. Although you'll be missing on the visiting part, but definitely that part we are planning that yes, we'll take a physical group also, but we thought that immediately let's get started with this online mode where majority of teachers, right, sitting in their comfort of home and not leaving any on their professional commitment, can also attend. And with the GAD-TLC, that flexibility mode, so our team will be providing you the continuous hand-holding till 30th April, and in case of FIP participant, we'll extend it till 15th April, and that's how we will be able to take it further. I'm sure each one of you who will be registering will be able to complete, and we are there to guide you in the international FDP. So international FDP will be like embedded with the conference also, so it'll be on both. So this 65 sterling is for both the conference as well as that. And let me also tell you that you are all entitled to even get the renewal from your institution. Obviously, it is subject to the different norms. Every institution is, because some may be from private, some from other. But you can always, once you fill up the fees and you get the confirmation, you can also get reimbursement from your institution, because all these certificates of your faculty development program or the international conference paper presentation, that is something which will be beneficial to your institution in terms of NAC and NIRF. And there are fundings from institution point of view where you can request your head of the institution to provide you with that facility as well. Any other question?
Ma'am, I want to add one more bit about the international FDP also. So any candidate who's taking this international FDP, at the end of the program, we will also talk about a formal UK qualification for teachers as well. So along with GAD-TLC, we can, in the next phase, we can look at offering an international teaching qualification also. So this is actually the first step towards a joint international training program. It can lead to many other international activities, be it English language for teachers, be it formal qualification in English language, or a formal qualification in teachers training as well. So this is, as ma'am said, it is a first step. So let's work towards this and open the doors for all of you to get the international exposure and qualifications in the near future. That's all from my side.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Gagan, for that clarification. Any other query if I missed out any, or you want to ask? For those who are registering for international FDP, you need not hurry about the abstract. During the course of FDP, we'll guide you, we'll give you ample themes also, ideas, and then you make a draft and we will help you improve upon. So for them, the presentation will be happening on 7th, 8th April.
They are asking what is the fee only for international FTP? There is a question.
Yeah, it's a 65 sterling. I have answered that to Shilpa. Yeah. And for conference, it is 1500 for oral paper presentation and 800 for participation. And if there are more than one authors, only a single author has to present. It can be any one of them, and only one has to give 1500. Rest two have to be putting 800. This will not.
If one wants to attend both, that also you explain.
Both will be included in 65 sterling. So it is international. Yeah. So there are only two of these parameters. So if you register with the bigger program, which is international FDP, 65 sterling, where direct payment will be at the NPTC payment gateway, then you automatically get for both the international conference as well as the FDP. There, the international conference will be dated on 7th, 8th April, because your paper presentation, which will be guided and ensured, we will be taking your abstract further and helping you in improvement. And that's how it will be taken on then 7th or 8th April. Dr. Shelley, if you missed out any others also missed out, this YouTube is available as a recorded thing on all coming days, but the last date is 28th March 11 AM. So please hurry. The abstract submission, at least first draft, you should do it by 27th so that my team can process. And if there is a scope of one more level revision, you can do that. But please do submission of abstract by 11 AM 28th March. Similarly for the international FDP also, because 28th only evening will be starting. So that will be registration at the UK level also. So our team needs time. So please don't do it like the national level FDPs. कि वो जब program start हो रहा है तो मेरी team साथ साथ last minute registration भी कर रही होती है. So I have extended but then not beyond 11 a.m. 28th March. Please do register for any of these that you wish to. Only international conference, that is provision, or if you have international FDP, conference is an inbuilt thing. So that will be for both. Okay, Dr. Apula, thank you. You want to submit by 27th? That will be great. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
So thank you, Gagan, for your
No problem. ma'am.
inputs. Yeah, thank you. Mansa and Murthy for conference. No, if you are paying for international FDP, then you don't have to pay 1,500. Then 65 sterling is inclusive for both. Fine, that's a master program. So either you register only for conference in 1,500 or 800, depending upon presenting paper or only participation, or you put 65 sterling, then 65 sterling will have whatever facilities and this program, both conference as well as FDP. There's no need to give double, fine, for both. Any other query?
Ma'am, excuse me, ma'am. How about the publications, ma'am? Publication of the paper.
This will not be a published paper type of thing. This will be like abstract will be published as a part of a report, and it will be put up on NMTT portal, and will give you the certificate for oral paper presentation. The certificate with a unique ID number will be suitable for the CAS. Fine. We are not
Yes.
going into the full paper proceedings or journal publication. Fine.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
So the end, let me put you the screen where any other clarity, any other question if you have, please drop a WhatsApp message to any of these numbers you can see on the screen, or you can mail it to us on tlcworkshop@tlckhalsa.in. Please no call, only message. Our team will be responding as soon as possible and providing you the corresponding links. Some more questions coming. Duration of international conference is only 2 days and FDP is 7 days. Yes, Shilpa, you're right. International conference will be 2 days to attend in terms of how the expert speakers are taking that theme. And 1st or 2nd April, it will be your slot which will communicate, but you are welcome to attend all the presentations which will be made. That's how we'll be taking it. So this is not like the usual conferences where mostly the presenters are there, but we'll also share the expertise of the UK team with you with some of the sessions which are common in FDP, and this only for 2 days. But 3rd days only, it will be only a close exclusive group of our FDP participants, and for them, they will be hand-holded in their abstract writing and paper presentation, which will be done on 7th or 8th April as per the mutual convenience of the team, fine, and the participants. So that's how it goes. So the idea is to prepare. It's not about to reject, but my team and the UK team will be working to take you to the way where you feel confident and get started on your own. If you feel that, yes, this is, because it's a new area where not many have ventured, and we want to strengthen the teaching learning process, and that's what our team is committed for. And once again, I convey my thanks to my entire sir, you were on unmute. So let me just convey my thanks to each one of you who have joined in this open house, and those who will be watching later on the YouTube, because this video will be available and you can clear your doubts and anything that you have to be taking further, any more queries, we have shared your number. So thanks to my entire GAD-TLC team, entire NPTC team, UK award team, and especially thanks to the scheme, Pandit Madan Mohan Malviya Nation Mission on Teachers and Teaching, Ministry of Education, for providing us opportunity to work in the theme where we can keep on improving the quality of teaching learning, and that is not possible without support of each one of you. So thank you so much for so many always are there in our regular programs, and I'm sure that we are all improving and learning from each other. So that's the main mission. And with these words, I especially convey thanks to Professor Bakshi, who joined today, and Gagan Agarwal. I think there's one more hand raised. Dr. Vinita, yes, please.
Good morning, ma'am. Good morning, sir. Thank you very much for taking out time and resolving all the queries, and in a very systematic manner, you have addressed all the doubts that we had. And I would like to congratulate Teaching Learning Center Khalsa College for always hand-holding with the participants and mentoring us so well in all the activities. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Dr. Vinita. I hope you are writing some abstract and will be part of our programs.
Surely, ma'am. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. So thank you, everyone, with these words. And any more queries, because this is a new type of event. Maybe for our FDPs, we are not having queries now. Initially, we used to have, but now everyone knows how our FDPs are conducted. But that quality and the assurance of GAD-TLC is there, and that's why we conducted the open house, that yes, whatever queries and problems you have before the event and after the event, we are here to resolve. And once again, thank you so much. Have a good weekend ahead, and see you all on 28th in our upcoming international FDP and international conference. I am sure all of you, those who are watching me and will be watching on YouTube, are not going to miss this opportunity where we can share our knowledge to our other fellow colleagues and also learn through them. So thank you, everyone. Thank you, Bakshi sir. Thank you, Gagan. And thank you all others. Have a good day ahead. Bye-bye. And see you on 28th. Bye-bye. Let's close.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.